What's up, Seeking Nation? Sneaky P here, back with all my picks for week number 3 this season. And before we jump into that, let's go ahead and check out how I did in week 2. A reminder, I went 8-8 in week 1. Not the best, hoping to improve in week 2, but I don't think it went very well. Let's go ahead and check it out. So for the Thursday night game, I picked the Ravens to win. Clearly, the Bengals were the winner of that game. I was feeling pretty confident in that pick too, but the Bengals aren't looking that bad so far this season, so I'm going to start this week off 0-1. Next game up, Falcons over the Panthers. I did say this one correctly, so we're going to be 1-1 here. Redskins over the Colts. I was very wrong here. Redskins offense not doing much of anything. Colts defense looking pretty good to start the season. 1-2 for me to start out week 2 here. Tennessee against the Texans, and I was shocked I was wrong here, especially with no Mariota there. Blaine Gabbert got it done, I guess, and that would make me 1-3 on the week and make it 1-4. I had the Eagles over the Bucks. Again, another upset there, but I should know better not to go against Fitzmagic, man. I should know. So 1-4 to start out, not looking good. Make it 1-5. I had the Steelers over the Chiefs. Mahomes just went off. 1-5 right now. This is not the way I saw week 2 going. Jets and the Dolphins, 1-6, dude. What do I say? Like, I thought the Jets were going to get this one. I don't have a lot of faith in the Dolphins, but they were definitely the better team. Like, 1-6. What am I doing with my life right now? Chargers and Bills. I did say this one correctly. There we go. I needed this in my life right now. So we're 2-6. Not what I want to be, but you know, we got that one right. Vikings and Packers. This one's going to have to count as a loss, kind of like last week. You know, it's not like a full-on loss, I guess. Vikings had their opportunities with their kickers, and it just didn't happen. So it ended in a tie, and I guess because I said it wrong, I didn't predict a tie. I don't even know, can I even, like, oh wait, I was going to see if I can even force a tie. I don't even know if that's possible. It might be. But anyway, that makes me, what, 2-7, I think? Man, it is not looking good. Saints over the Browns. I did have this one correctly, although that game was closer than anticipated. 3-7 it is. 49ers over the Lions. I had that one right. 49ers did not look very good in the game. But we're 5-7. We're making somewhat of a comeback here. I think it's 5-7. Is it 4-7? 5-7? Rams over the Cardinals. Got that one right. 6-7. Patriots and Jags. I actually had this game right. I thought the Jags would win. So what is that now? 6-7 we are? Look at this comeback, though. Broncos over the Raiders. I had that one right, 7-7. I did have the Giants over the Cowboys here, 7-8, and I had the Bears over the Seahawks. So I ended up 8-8 on the week once again. Did not start well. I ended strong. Some of the ones that I was wrong about were just kind of upsets. Other ones like the Vikings, you know, they just missed a lot of field goals. So that kind of hurt me there, but it is what it is. It's the NFL. That's how it goes down sometimes. But 8-8 both weeks, so I am 16 of 16 on the season. Let's go ahead and jump into week 3. Let's see if I can get above 500 right now. I need to, man. I need to make this happen. Jets and Browns taking place tonight. I'm going to go with the Browns at home in this game. They're due for a win. They've had their opportunities to win both of the first 2 weeks. They haven't been able to make it happen, but the Jets are not near as good as the other two teams the Browns have faced. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Browns at home. I feel pretty confident with that too, but sometimes the Browns are just going to Brown, and who knows, man. They could lose. They could make, you know, freaking Sam Darnold throw 8 touchdowns. Who knows what will happen here. Saints and Falcons. This is a tough one because the Saints really have not looked that good to start the season. And it's not that the Falcons have looked good, although their red zone offense was much improved last week against the Panthers. But ultimately, I think I gotta go with the Saints here. I have more faith in them figuring it out and getting a win. But I would not be shocked to see the Falcons take this game. Packers and Redskins. I am concerned about this Aaron Rodgers injury. Redskins really dropped the ball last week, but I wouldn't be shocked to see the Redskins kind of pick it up and rebound here in week 3 against the Packers. This is kind of a tough game, though, because I mean, the Packers are the Packers. I don't want to go against Aaron Rodgers yet. Like, my gut's telling me to go Redskins here. My head's telling me to go Packers. I think the Packers are going to win, but I just have a feeling. I'm going to go with the Redskins. I'm probably going to end up regretting this. We will find out. But I'm going to pick the Redskins there. Even though they looked really bad against the Colts, I'm just going to take a chance on it. Colts and Eagles, definitely got to go with the Eagles here. I understand the Colts defense is actually playing so much better than people anticipated. However, the Eagles, I just don't see them starting, the season 3 games in without a single victory. That just would be crazy to me. So I think they're going to get their first win of the season here against the Colts. Bills and Vikings, pretty easy pick for me, going Vikings here. Bills have not looked good at all to start the season. And I think the Vikings being at home with their defense and that offense, I think it's a safe bet. I'm going to go Vikings. Raiders and Dolphins. This is a tough one, dude. I don't have a lot of faith in the Dolphins, man. And I know everybody else is higher on the Dolphins than I am. I know they just got a win against the Jets. I know the Raiders haven't looked very good. I think I'm going to go Raiders, though. I am going to go with the Raiders here. And maybe I'm just going to get punished for hating on the Dolphins again. I don't know. I'm going to pick Raiders in this one, though. Broncos and Ravens. This is kind of a tough game. I'm not super high on either of these teams. I'm going to go with the Ravens at home. Case Keenum hasn't looked that great to start the season. They barely squeaked out a win over the Raiders at home. I'm going to go with the Ravens here, but I don't have faith in either of these teams, really. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should. Who knows? Bengals and Panthers. This is another tough one. The Bengals have actually looked better than anticipated, and the Panthers haven't looked that good to me so far this season. I don't know that they have a lot of chemistry going on right now. My head's telling me Panthers. I kind of want to say Panthers for a few reasons. I just don't envision the Bengals starting out the season 3-0, and the Panthers are at home. Bengals might be a better team, but I don't have a lot of faith in the Bengals overall. They tend to look good sometimes, and then they just lose games anyway. So I'm going to go with the Panthers here, but I could definitely see the Bengals winning that. I wouldn't be shocked at all. Giants and Texans, going to go with the Texans at home. Deshaun Watson hasn't looked very good so far this season, but I think he's going to turn it around. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to go with the Texans there. Titans and Jags. Going to go with the Jags at home here as well. I don't know if Mariota's supposed to be back for this game or not, but even so, going against that Jags defense at home, I don't think it's going to go well for the Titans. So easy pick there. 49ers, Chiefs, another easy pick. The 49ers have not looked very good this season. They are getting Reuben Foster back, arguably their best player on defense. Him and DeForest Buckner kind of 1A, 1B. So that's going to be huge for the 49ers defense, but that Chiefs offense is just crazy overpowered right now. Marquise Goodwin might be back as well. The 49ers have been missing him this season, but it's still questionable as far as I know, and even if he does play, he might be dealing with some injuries. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs. In fact, I'm going to say this is going to be a blowout. I don't think the 49ers are going to stay within 20 points, but we'll see what happens. Chargers and the Rams. Going to go with the Rams at home here. They are looking very, very good so far this season. And I don't see the Chargers getting that victory there. Cowboys and Seahawks. Neither team has really impressed me yet this season. I would like to say Seahawks here. I'd like to go ahead and pick the Seahawks. But the Seahawks have so many injuries right now that I just don't know. That offensive line is still a major issue. I don't have a ton of faith in the Cowboys, though. I'm going to go Seahawks. I don't really see the Seahawks starting off the season 0-3. I think Russell Wilson might work some magic and get it done this game. We'll see what happens, though. Bears and Cardinals. Going to go with the Bears on the road. Cardinals have 6 points through 2 weeks. They're going to be at home. I wouldn't be shocked if they turn it around. They do have some top-end talent, but hey, I'm going to go with the Bears there. Patriots and the Lions. Going to go with the Patriots on the road. Former defensive coordinator for the Patriots there, but things have not looked very good for the Lions to start this season. And then Steelers and Buccaneers. This is the toughest one. I don't know if it's the toughest one, but it's a tough one because clearly the Buccaneers look like the better team right now. And whoops, didn't mean to do that. And I really don't want to vote against the Steelers. I don't want to vote against Ryan Fitzpatrick, really. I don't want to vote against Ryan Fitzpatrick, but I think the Steelers have way too much talent to start the season 3 weeks in without a win. They're due for a win. I think the Bucs are due for a loss. I'm going to go with the Steelers here. Please forgive me, Ryan Fitzmagic. I think you are amazing, and I would cuddle you. But I'm going to go with the Steelers here. But maybe I've been jinxing the Bucs, right? Who knows? So maybe they're going to get another victory, and Fitzmagic's going to throw like 12 touchdowns, and the Steelers are going to start crying and completely implode because we already see the cracks happening. But I think the Steelers have too much talent. I'm going to go with the Steelers here. So these are my picks for week number 3. Hopefully I can get above 500, man. It has been a struggle so far. Let me know what you guys are thinking, though. Let me know your guys' predictions in the chat below. Where do you think I'm wrong? Where do you agree with me? But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you guys next time. Later.